The real estate investor is going to make or break most real estate business plans, visions, and careers in 2023. This is Ron Wysokarski for Real Estate in a Nutshell. And you're thinking, investors? You know, the low ballers, the ROI guys? Let me explain it to you differently. Investors are people that invest money in something to make more money. End of story. And if you've looked at the stock market doing this and volatile and having a lot of money turning a little bit, hey, Bitcoin crowd, is that still a good idea? Maybe, maybe not. But over the last 100 years, the irrefutable number one way to make money is real estate. It's not stocks, it's not bonds, it's not Bitcoin. Over the last 100 years, it's real estate. So when you see a volatile stock market, uncertain times, and everybody's hedging against this rampant inflation that no one wants to talk about, people are looking for hard assets, things that control the money and make you some money. Now here's how I'm going to spell it out to you. Let's suppose that you have $1 million portfolio in stocks and bonds and things like that, because people have that. Or if you have less, let's call it 100, but they have money in that. And it's going up and down. One week it's 80, one week it's 105, it's up and down, and there's no dividends to be had because no companies are making money right now, or at least very few. How do you turn that around? A lot of people are moving their assets. They're liquidating, especially now that we're after the first. Taxes are not due for another year on that. So there's immense freedom. So if somebody's going to cash out a portfolio and liquidate a lot of stocks and a lot of bonds, $500,000, $1 million, $5 million, they're looking for hard assets and they're looking to make money. So if they were to buy real estate in a softer market than last year, that would be a perceived value. It's a value buy. And let's suppose they paid cash and they did long-term rentals out of it. Not even the short-term, just long-term rentals. And all of a sudden that $250,000 property is bringing them $2,000 a month. And after a management fee, maybe $1,800 a month. Not only do they control the real estate asset, but they're probably gonna make about $20,000 on just that one property over the course of a year. And let's say they did it with a $2.5 million portfolio and bought 10. Well, that sure sounds like a couple $100,000 in income, as opposed to waiting for stock income to give you dividends for $200,000. They've got that. And if they buy right, chances are those properties will be worth more money in the years to come. They'll also have $200,000 of recurring income. They have the best of both worlds. They get out of the volatility of the stock market. They have a hard asset that they control and money coming in every month. And for the investor, they're not worried if the price goes from $250 to $225 in the next year. They would like it if it does, but if they're making $2,000 a month, nobody cares. It only matters the day they buy it and eventually the day they sell it. So the hedge funds that bought 2010, 11, and 12, when they bought something for $100 or $125,000, it's not worth, what, $250 or $300 right now? It didn't matter what it was worth all those years because they had money coming in. But eventually when they sell it, there will be a profit because they can absolutely time the market. At some point, they're probably worth more than they paid for it. But with the income coming in, it really softens that how much money they put into it. At some point, they can leg out and maybe go back into stocks or bonds. But once an investor gets into real estate, where the real money is at, they'll be ready to buy more properties with you. So if you're uncertain about how to get in the rental game and how to work with investors, we can help with that. We can train on that. Keep watching these videos. And by the way, if you don't know how to price out rentals, all you need to do is contact a really good property manager and they will feed you the proper rents to help you sell more property. If you got questions, let us know. Definitely click, definitely subscribe. This is the way you win in a changing market. This is Ron Wysokarski for Real Estate in a Nutshell.